Brian's Funhouse now. Hey, you cool cats! Let's get hip and go back to the era of disco. It's a great music form. I know you loved it. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite disco song. Yes, we're talking about disco. I'm a sucker for disco. Always especially love the orchestra when they bring that into disco. Of course, it was from the late 60s to the early 80s. You could argue the heyday was 1974 to 1978. 1978, I'm like a 7-year-old kid, so yeah, I was pretty aware of the long collars, the platform shoes, the big old jeans, and the disco. Was not allowed to go out at age 7 to the discotheques. Discotheques were very important. You heard a lot of the music there. They brought everyone together. Black people, white people, brown people, all in the search of a good time at the discotheque dancing. And maybe drugs had a little something to do with it. But let's talk about disco. And like I said, to me, it's a, what do you call it? A guilty pleasure. Hey, but I'm not that guilty on it. I love disco, and I'm freaking making a video about my top 10 Brian's Funhouse top 10 disco hits. Of course, being from Chicago area, we knew about the anti-disco movement that some would argue helped brought it down. 1979, of course, at Comiskey Park with the White Sox play. Local DJ at the time, Steve Dow, had Disco Demolition. I was at a ball game a few games after that one, and the field was still pretty screwed up. It got out of hand. So I do love Steve Dow. Do You Think I'm Disco is a 45 I have. I'll show you some stuff really fast before we get in that top 10 list. A great, great song. It made fun of the people that like disco and all the dudes. More or less, pretty much think about it as like the Italian guys with the hair, the Saturday Night Fever types. But I love Saturday Night Fever. More on that later. Of course, if you're talking about DJs, disc jockeys, and disco, you got to talk about Rick Dees and Disco Duck, 1978. Yeah, when stuff starts hitting this kind of pop culture this much, you're always going to have the big wave of pop culture accepting something, and then the wave coming down of people like, too much, we've had it with disco. Brian's Funhouse top 10 disco hits. Number 10. Boy, that's going to get annoying fast. Number 10. If you couldn't be alive in 1977 and not have Star Wars affect you some way. And of course, you know, pop culture's disco, and now the Star Wars movies coming up. Mako, M-E-C-O. This guy passed away in 2023. Did you know he was still alive? Yeah, he passed away 2023. It went platinum. It's called Star Wars and Other Galactic Funk by Mako. I always thought it was the, what's that record label information? Record label that did a lot of cheesy 70 hits. K-Tel is what I was thinking of, but also Mego Records, right? Wasn't there a Mego Records? But I always got that confused. Yeah, this was actually a person named Mako, his artist name, and he died. He did Star Wars and Other Galactic Funk. You know, they're coming out with the title theme of Star Wars, the Imperial Attack, the Katina Band thing, the Last Battle. It's just, it's fun. It's disco. It's got a good beat and you can dance to it, and it's Star Wars theme. I love it all day. Number 10. Number 9. I had the vinyl, sold it when I did a recent purge, but you gotta love the Swedes and ABBA. 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 You say tomato, I say tomato. Dancing Queen by ABBA. What year do I have that? 1976. Like I said, disco heyday was 74 to 78. 1976. You're at the discotheque. You're dancing to Dancing Queen. Number 9, ABBA, Dancing Queen. The early 70s brought us a lot of Bruce Lee popularity, and you know everyone wanted to go kung fu fighting. That's right. Number 8 on my list, Carl Douglas. Did he have another hit? No, but all you need when you write kung fu fighting is just kung fu fighting. 1974, Kung Fu Fighting. He was from Kingston, Jamaica. He's 83 years old now. Protect him at all costs. Carl Douglas is still with us today, as of time of making this video. 1974, Kung Fu Fighting. Man, oh man. Flip side, Gambling Man. Who can sing that one? I can't. Kung Fu Fighting, though. I've played multiple bands, and one of the bands I was in, we covered it, the punk rock version, and it was always a crowd stopper, a crowd pleaser. Kung Fu Fighting. Carl Douglas got the 45. number 8. If you were alive in 1979 and watching some sitcom TV, you might have seen the show Making It, which lasted only 9 episodes. David Naughton, oh man, you might know him from American Werewolf in London. There was 2 male leads. He's one of the leads in that. I got to meet him. I got him to sign American Werewolf in London soundtrack. But when I got the chance to kind of shoot the breeze and talk to him, we talked about Making It. And this was that comes out weird. We talked about the song Making It. And this is the, look at it, RSO disco record with David Naughton, Making It. If you don't, you probably are familiar with the song. You just probably like it's not hitting you. YouTube it, Google it, do what you have to. Making It. It's a great disco song. 1979. To me, it's number 7. I do have a memory of this song being used on some news show when their newscasters went to an amusement park and the song overlaid in it, but overlaid over the video montage, you might say. But man, oh man, I'm telling you, the Hughes Corporation from California on their debut had a song, Rock the Boat, 1973. This makes my number 6 disco song for Brian's Funhouse. Rock the Boat by the Hughes Corporation. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Number 5, just at the flea market, I picked this up. It's going to give it away, but I don't care. This is not the lineup that recorded the song that made my disco top 10. No. But soon after, this is what they look like at this time. Oh man, I couldn't be prouder of this print. $10 I picked this up. Look at that. Look how the guys look. Ace is like, I'm soon leaving this band. We just got from a cat to a fox as a drummer. This is too silly for me. I'm out of here. But anyway, talking about the loudest band in the world, the greatest band in the world, the most exciting band in the world, the most band that said they were going away but coming back band in the world, Kiss. Hottest band in the world. 1979 on the Dynasty record, which is their 7th record I have. I Was Made for Loving You. I mean, say what you want. A lot of people, oh, it's their disco song. But yet in concert, when they played this, people went nuts. I'm glad they embraced it and played it. I have, if you look, because the S's are different. This is the German 12-inch of I Was Made for Loving You with Hard Times on the flip side. That's pretty cool, huh? Yes, it is, Brian. That's why I subscribe to your channel, Brian, because you have cool stuff. Thank you, viewer. But yeah, 45, 12, I love the 12-inch singles. Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You. Man, oh man, oh man. Number 5 on Brian's Funhouse, Disco Top 10. 1978. The heat of disco, the top of disco times. I'm telling you, this little woman with her 6th album out, Gloria Gaynor, puts a track on it called I Will Survive. This track would make a lot of people's number 1, but for me, it made my number 4. I had a 45, but like I said, I've been purging, I've been buying, purging. So all I got is a pure disco version of it, pure disco. It's a great thing if you know CD for those CD lovers out there like myself. You get all the disco hits. Well, you get like 21 disco songs on one CD. So yeah, Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. Number 4 at Brian's Funhouse, top 10 disco hits. Now in 1974, we had a sexy man sing to us. This was off of his 3rd album. Oh my lord. I went to see him in concert in the mid-90s. And I was one of the few white guys there. Not the only white guy there. But I felt the love of the room. I felt the love from the man on stage. It doesn't matter what skin color you had, where you came from, background, anything. We're all feeling the love because the master, the maestro is on stage singing to us. Oh, one of my favorite concerts of all time, Mr. Barry White. R.I.P. Mr. Barry White. Number 3. Now, this was a hard one because I didn't want any more than one song to be on the list from an artist. And Barry White, I had like 3 or 4 songs that kept playing around. What's going to make my list? Does it all matter? No, to me, yeah, it's important. What's going to make my list? Number 3, Barry White with, can't read my own writing. Can't get enough of your love, babe. I don't know why I can't get enough of your love, babe. Barry White, number 3 on Brian's Funhouse. Top 10 disco songs. In 1977, we were treated to 2 hours of movie and music perfection. My hair, way I hit my hair. John Travolta and the boys. The Bee Gees are all over the soundtrack. Now, 1976 is when the Bee Gees were kind of first using that falsetto voice. So when they went on the soundtrack and did a bunch of disco songs, it was perfect. It was perfect. I had to pick one from this one. Bee Gees have a lot of great songs. Their early pop career, great stuff. And then the disco era, still great stuff. Saturday Night Fever, met John Travolta. We only get a little chance to talk to him when you're in the autograph line. I actually talked to him about being a sweat hog, but had him sign this record, and I'll overlay a picture of me and John striking one hell of a pose, if I must say myself. But yeah, John Travolta signed my Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Bee Gees, You Make Me Feel Like Dancin'. Oh, what a perfect little dance song for disco. It doesn't crack #1, but it is my #2 song on Brian's Funhouse Top 10 Disco Hits. You Should Be Dancing is what the song called. You should know what the hell you talk about when you make a YouTube channel. You Should Be Dancing. In 1967, Jimmy Webb wrote it. 1978, beautiful Donna Summer sang it. Oh, my #1 disco song. And of course, when you think Donna Summer, you're going to think Last Dance. But for me, hell of a song. Lord knows I spun that as a DJ at parties and stuff. But as far as what makes me think that this is the top disco song of all time, am I going to dance to it every time it's on? Hell yeah. And am I going to try to sing it? Hell yeah. Does it make me feel good? Hell yeah. And that to me what disco is all about. Just making you feel good. 1978, Donna Summer with her cover, her rendition of MacArthur Park. Someone left the cake out of the rain. Took so long to bake it. I don't think we could make it. Let's celebrate it. I'm not good at lyrics. Who knows? MacArthur Park. I love the song. So when she did the disco version, and the orchestra in it, and her powerful voice, and the funky beat, which you've heard enough of, MacArthur Park, that's why it's #1, Brian's Funhouse, Top 10 Disco Songs. Thanks for watching. I don't know why I gotta make stupid faces.